All right, so this one's will be pretty short. I'm just going to finish the questions I didn't do in the other lecture. I'm trying to get them close to an hour 15 as possible, so that's why I've been skipping a couple. But anyway, so if you worked them out, let's see if you did a good job. So for this one, we have the base and the exponent and the answer. And if you want to turn it into its other form, it needs to look as follows. The base stays the same. Okay, here's the inside. And here's the answer. Okay, the base stays the same. So the base was 1/2. It's going to stay 1/2. The answer becomes the exponent. The exponent becomes the answer. The answer becomes the inside. So that's that one. Here, I kind of wrote this one weird, but here's the base. And so we have log base e. Okay, the exponent becomes the answer. The answer goes on the inside. Now we've dealt with this before. Remember, log base e is just another way to write ln. So this would be the proper way to write it. Okay, so the exponent becomes the answer. The inside becomes the answer. The answer becomes the inside. Same thing here. Here's the base. So if I convert it to the other form, it's going to be 2 to the inside. The inside for an exponential is the exponent. And so they swap places. The inside becomes the answer. Okay, the answer becomes the inside. Same thing for this one. The 3/2. Okay, the inside becomes the answer. The answer becomes the exponent. And there you go. Those are those problems worked out. So let's go ahead and do those 2 word problems. And then that'll be it. Okay. So in 1989, the Loma Prieta earthquake damaged the city in San Francisco with an intensity of approximately 10.6.9, 10 times 6.9 IO. Okay, so this is I. Film footage of the 1989 earthquake was captured on a number of video cameras, including a broadcast of Game 3 of the World Series played at Candlestick Park. Determine the magnitude of the Loma Prieta earthquake. Okay, so the magnitude of the Loma Prieta earthquake So the magnitude is equal to, I got my questions mixed up. So log of I over IO. So I is 10 raised to the 6.9 IO over IO. So log times 10 raised to the 6.9 is just 6.9. So that was a 6.9 level earthquake, actually really, really huge. Smaller earthquakes occur daily in San Francisco area, and most are not detectable without a seismograph. Determine the magnitude of an earthquake with an intensity of 10 raised to the 3.2 IO. So again, this is set up exactly the same. Now, even if you know the answer right off the bat, if you're taking a test, humor me. Write out what I'm writing, so I know that you know what you're doing. So this is a 3.2. Okay? How many times more intense was the Loma Prieta earthquake than an earthquake with a magnitude of 3.2? So here, it looks like, oh, it's just twice as powerful because, 3.2 times 2 is 6.4. That's kind of close. But no, we have to do the intensities instead. So we do the larger one over the smaller one. So the 10 raised to the 6.9 IO over 10 raised to the 3.2 IO. Again, the IOs cancel. There's no logs here. It's just dividing the two answers. And so, if I have my calculator, I have 10 raised to the 6.9 divided by 10 raised to the 3.2. And look at that, 5,011 times. Round to the nearest whole unit. So 5,012 times more powerful. So usually San Diego's so, is it San Francisco? San Francisco's so busy that with the street and everything that people don't notice earthquakes because it's the same as traffic outside. It gets absorbed with the hustle and bustle of daily life. But that earthquake was so powerful that it was 5,012 times more powerful than the regular traffic that you experience outside. And that's something that, will destroy houses, shake things up pretty bad. So remember, when you're looking at, whenever you're reading seismograph readings, 6.9 earthquake, 3.2 earthquake, remember each unit up is 10 times more powerful than the previous unit. Anyway, back to this one. This is pretty much the same as before. Bleach and milk of magnesia are both bases. So they give you their two values. Find the pH for bleach, and this is pretty happy. You're going to see one on the homework just like this. Excuse me. So this is negative log of 2.0 times 10 to the negative 13. And I'm just going to type that in my calculator. So negative log of 2 times 10 raised to the negative 13. Okay, 12.69, so 12.70. That's about a 12.7. Milk of magnesia. Did I get them in the right order? Bleach, yeah. And milk of magnesia is the same thing, negative log, and this time it's 4.1 times 10 raised to the negative 10. And this is 9.4. Okay, so there's the pH for bleach. Here's the pH for milk of magnesia. Which substance is more basic? Well, the higher it is, the more basic it is. And so in this case, they said bleach. Anyway, so bleach is more basic. I like this joke. Anyway, that's it for this section. So these were just the questions that I pretty much exactly what we did over in class. But if you have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a good one.